Hi, welcome back to 11th video of this Java programming tutorial series. In this video, we will be discussing an important concept that is a continuation to abstraction video. So we have previously one video called abstraction. So we have explained the concept of abstraction alone. Now in this video, we will be explaining what is abstract class, what is abstract method to best understand the concept of abstraction. So what is abstraction actually? We'll have a small quick recap. Hiding the implementation at the background and showing only the necessary functionality to the user is abstraction. So I think you have remember the car example. If you have not seen that abstraction video, you can go back and see that video and then come here you can understand better. So I'll show you some scenario. Uh, what will be happen when we create classes for animals? If we create classes for animals, so can we say what are the characteristics of animals? I mean, what are the things they will do? They will born. I mean, they will, yes. Then they will eat whenever they are hungry. They will sleep for rest. They will move for food and something. And finally, they die. This is their life cycle. So these are five characteristics. So almost these all these five are common for all the animals, but they only differ in how they do it. So eating is a common thing for all animals, but different what they eat. Herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, like that. Moving, locomotion is common thing for all the animals, but they differ on how they move. So running, crawling, jumping, flying, etc. So with this abstract idea, if we create a basic abstract structure of animal, then with the help of that basic structure, we will inherit that basic structure to create specific animal with specific characteristics. This is called as an abstract class. Let me show you an example. So, so that created abstract idea will be saved in a Java class of type abstract. So abstract class will hold a keyword called as an abstract. So something about abstract class. Abstract class is a special type of class. Abstract keyword is used to declare a class abstract. Then it can contain both abstract method as well as non-abstract method. So what do you mean by abstract method and non-abstract method? So abstract method will only have declaration and no definition. Non-abstract method will have body of the method, which means few lines of code will be present inside that method, which is not, which is a normal method. Whereas abstract method will be only of declaration and no definition. So an abstract class will hold a keyword abstract, and it can contain both abstract method and non-abstract method. And another thing, we cannot create object for an abstract class, and it must be inherited in order to use. So take our animal example itself. We have created basic abstract class for animals that will contain five characteristics: born, eat, sleep, locomotion, die. So when I create class for a tiger and when I create a class for a deer, so both differs. So I will inherit animal class to tiger and animal class to deer, and I will write separate characteristics for both tiger and deer in the derived class. So let us discuss with an example. New class and declare this as an abstract class animal. So I have created an abstract class that holds a keyword abstract. So this keyword makes this class an abstract. So abstract class can have abstract methods as well as non-abstract method. Right. So this is a non-abstract method where it has a definition, whereas abstract method will not have a definition. It will have only declaration alone, and it will hold a keyword abstract before the return type. So we have an abstract class where we have five abstract methods. So only methods with declaration and no definition are also having abstract keyword before the return type, and a non-abstract method as well. Now, as per our slides, we have created an abstract class animal. Now I need to create class for tiger. Extends animal. Right. So there is one thing that differs. Inheriting an abstract class to another class is different from a normal class inheriting from another normal class. So when a normal class inherits from another normal class, it is not necessary that it must be all the methods from the base class must be implemented or redefined in uh, child class. It is not necessary. But when it comes to abstract class, since there was no definition in abstract method, immediately after inheriting an abstract class, all the unimplemented methods, which means only declared method and not defined method, all the unimplemented methods must be redefined here. I mean, must be defined here. See, now we will create another animal class, that is deer. Extends animal. So immediately after we extending an abstract class, all the unimplemented methods, that is method will method that has only declared and not defined and also have abstract keyword at the back. So all these methods must be implemented, that is defined here. So now, as per our hierarchy, we have created a general idea of an animal and named it as animal class and declared as abstract class here. After creating that abstract class, we have inherited two two different animals from the same animal class, and we have just defined the way how they eat their food. So tiger eats something different and deer eats something different, so it cannot be generally placed in animal class. So we have generalized structure in animal class alone, and we have made the process simple. Just in extending the animal class will give all the basic characteristics, and it is more than enough that if we just define how they do all these characteristics. So this is an example for abstract class and abstract methods also. We will run this code. T dot eat. So we'll call t dot eat and d dot eat. So both the class will have different outputs. So tiger will eat deer and deer will eat grass. So they both eat a different food, but they both will come under general class animal. So that animal class has been implemented, sorry, inherited to tiger and deer as well. So I think abstract method we have already seen in code. Abstract method is nothing but a method with only declaration and not definition, and also hold uh, abstract keyword, and it will not contain body of the method. So it will end with semicolon. So which means that the inherited class of this abstract class will define this abstract method there in the subclass. So I think this video is useful and informative. In case any queries, you can leave comment below. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting us.